If you lose in this HOI4 roleplay server, you can never play again. It's called the Society Experiment 2.0. It's basically a world with over 50 custom player nations that are all unique and roleplay happens 24/7. Eventually it all culminates in one big game where, depending on how much land you gained or lost, your diplomacy will be completely different until another game happens where the cycle repeats. These games have consequences. Every single player is fighting for their lives, and the Mediterranean is the perfect example of this. And I want to explain in great detail how violent the roleplay here is. This place is a kill zone for everyone in it. Let's start off with the Croat-Slovenian Federation. It is an undeniable fact that Bosnia is going to be split between them and the Eastern Troll Empire. This isn't even anything too bad yet, since this is the stage where a lot of AI nations are being slaughtered. The Troll Empire has massively bigger problems than Croat-Slovenia though, since they absolutely will get into a claim conflict with the Romans in either Serbia or Thrace, because the latter has claimed all of Eastern Rome, and his subsequent reductions haven't meant anything, as his goals are still very obvious to anybody watching. However, the closer observer will realize that Eastern Rome will never even exist, as it is sandwiched between the hottest rivalry in all of Europe. It all started when the Troll Empire was approached by the Smyrnians in an offer to unify, with the condition being that they annex the empire and rule over them. This offer was laughed out of the Discord DMs, and the Smyrnians have publicly vowed to bring the power of everything they have to take over the Trolls. The two now scream at each other whenever they meet in voice chats, and the Romans are at the center of it all, both sides willing to do anything to exterminate each other, while they themselves want to swallow both powers. The Romans have to balance what they do very carefully if they want to achieve their goals. Next up is the Italian subsector, where a passive Lonvia lies in the south, an aggressive Padansky host in the north, and me centered in the middle, Charlie's Garrison. Listen, from personal experience I can tell you that I do not like the guy in North Italy, but I'm willing to compromise. Charlie's Garrison is a man's nation, and we have not a single aspiration of conquest, simply just to hone our crafts and be a safe haven for Chads. The Lonvia player is a homie, and to the north I have amazing terrain to hold in a case of any invasion. We are a nut who can't be cracked, no matter what angle you have, brother. In the West Med, Thib, the ruler of Aquitaine, has to face off with the Greek refugees displaced by the Troll Empire, the Hellenics. They had claimed Aquitaine, but after some diplomacy, the Hellenics redirected their focus into Spain proper, picking another fight with revolutionary Iberia, who they claimed the entirety of. Aquitaine in the end has managed to partition France between Montagny and themselves, which is pretty damn wholesome, I gotta say. Now is where things get a lot nicer. The South Mediterranean is surprisingly quaint, I must say. Everyone thinks the Emirate of Batna and Lonvia have beef, but that ain't right. They on good terms. Australia and Syria just has AI to fight, and Cristiano Ronaldo leading Egypt may be in a little pickle regarding his beef with Wakanda, but overall he's fine. The Mediterranean is very near and dear to my heart. I'm pretty much in the center of it all, and Charlie's Garrison just hopes for the well-being of everyone involved in this hot, tarry, sticky mess, especially in the Balkans, because when the first actual game begins, this place is gonna go sicko mode. Right now it's just limited to dudes spitballing through Discord. I cannot definitively say what'll happen in game 1. The politics and diplomacy are all a noodled mess, but what I can say is that the Italian states are going to be working very closely to ensure the stability of our home front. And there will be updates, so subscribe. This was fun to make.